So if we look at this from a client perspective, you're saying the client experience, and this is really important, the client experience should be just the same.
Well, practically it won't make a difference to the clients of Tynan Mackenzie because we know that the same staff will be there servicing them, the culture will be the same, and so very little will change other than the fact that we're going to have a lot more backup to service those clients and make sure that their investments are safe and that they feel very comfortable that their interests are being looked after. What's very important is that we need to communicate that to the clients to make sure they understand that. People in retirement in particular, when they have their nest egg, their investments are very important to them and the security of them and the relationships that they have with their financial advisor, that is critical. We do offer a personal service in that the clients come in here and they're known and they know that our advisor, who looks after their particular interests, knows them well, and that will continue. But we need to make sure that our clients understand that, and I'm sure they'll be very comfortable once they really do understand that.
What's really important to me here is that after my 30 years at ipac and your 20 years at Tynan Mackenzie, throughout that time we worked together, is that culturally we are very much the same firm. That to me, that cultural and philosophical view about clients coming first, about ensuring we don't do stupid things, the Storm Financials, the estate mortgages, the pyramid building societies, the West Points, the FinCorps, some of the great failures we've had over the last 30 years, that is where culturally and philosophically we really are aligned in the way we talk to clients. We value what clients want and the advice that we give. And I think that's what makes me feel that these words we're talking about things not changing apart from the name, really are exactly what's going to happen.
That's the point, Paul. We've worked together so long, for the last 20 years, and we know, each firm knows each other so well, and the key people in the companies know each other so well. If there were different cultures in how we look after clients and their investments, then we would have a problem, no doubt. But I know that's not going to happen because the cultures are very much aligned because we've grown up together and we actually work very well together.
Now, David, what about you? Our clients are so used to seeing you in the office as the founder of Tynan Mackenzie. Are they still going to see you wandering in and out?
I thoroughly enjoy coming, Paul. Initially it was because I haven't had owned equity in Tynan Mackenzie for a number of years now. But I thoroughly enjoy being here and seeing the clients coming and going. And the clients that I particularly know me well, they're getting older now, and I know that it's very important that they see continuity. And I think they get a bit of comfort from the fact that they see myself walking around the office and at the major conferences for the firm, and I enjoy seeing them. Paul, I'm like you, I don't think I'll ever retire, and you might as well keep working in a place that you enjoy going to.
But David, what about the staff? Your staff are really proud of the name Tynan Mackenzie. It's all very well that you and I are feeling comfortable about this change, but critically importantly, it's the staff who are talking to clients in most cases. How are the staff feeling about this big change?
The clients will find when they're talking to the staff that everyone's very comfortable about it, and I think that'll flow through. It'll just take a bit of time over the next 12 months to make sure that the communications are really spot on, Paul.
Now, David, look, this is an interesting one. I've had a few of our very long-standing clients look a wee bit nervous about the giant financial services company AMP now being the ultimate owner of both ipac and Tynan Mackenzie. But to me, you know, is that we actually, in many ways, from a client viewpoint, I see the best of both worlds, where you still get that same strong ipac Tynan Mackenzie advice, which is very, very much aligned. And so while you get that strong advice, you also get the final advantage of an incredibly strong financial owner, as if you like the ultimate security, the ultimate backup. What do you think?
I'm personally very pleased that we have a strong financial backer in AMP, who's overseeing and involved with the whole process. I've, in the last 12 months since AMP started to get involved with us, been very impressed at how strong they are on governance, how strong they are on making sure that all the compliance issues are covered as far as custody of the client's investments and as far as making sure that clients looked after.
You know, David, a really big one for me, and this is where culturally the two firms that are 50 years combined experience, we really are aligned, is we don't have a magic crystal ball. For example, the severity of the global financial crisis, no one really picked. And yet again, no one also really picked the American share market doubling over the last few years, the Australian share market up 70%. So in a sense, the severity of the downturn and then even the recovery really were very, very hard to pick.
As you often said in those talks to our large group of clients, if you try and time the market when there's a downturn in the market like the GFC and pull out and think that you're going to come back in when the market picks up again, in this case with the global financial crisis, most people who would have tried to do that would have missed the upturn because that did happen quickly, and you miss the initial parts of the upturn, then you can't recreate that. You have to reset your objectives for the long term and try to maintain that discipline for the going forward, because missing that upturn is very expensive. And also going forward, when the markets are running hot, it's easy to say that we're going to invest more money in the market because this is easy and we get comfortable. And that's the time when we have to rebalance our asset allocation, as you know, Paul, back to what we want for the long term. In other words, we can't be greedy when things are going easy and the markets are running. That is the time when it is easy to go and invest more and more in the market, but it's the time you've got to be very disciplined. And we spend a lot of time with ipac in nurturing our clients through those very difficult times. And they're some of the value add that I know that ipac and Tynan Mackenzie have done together with our clients over a long time.
David, this is really a big change. You founded Tynan Mackenzie and now the name disappears. How do you feel about that one?
We've been working together for 20 years, and I know over all that time, yourself as a founder of ipac and myself as founder and chairman of Tynan Mackenzie, I would even say that yourself and the chairman of ipac, Aruna Bay, were great mentors for Tynan Mackenzie in those early days. We're very comfortable with the change. The culture of Tynan Mackenzie and ipac is very aligned. The culture is to put our clients foremost and most important. So, Paul, it is a big change, the Tynan name going, but we're very comfortable with it.